Bliss, is that your early Christmas present? Do you love it?
Get on your bed. Lay down on your bed.
Do you love it, Bliss?
Oh, look at this.
Good girl. You go get in your bed, Charlie.
Oh.
Charlie, B, go get in your bed. Go lay down. Go get in your bed.
Bliss, do you not want to share? Bliss, are you so happy? Is that early Christmas present you got?
But no one else will come on here.
Mr. B, what about your bed? Here, come on. Come get in your bed. Come get in. Oh, you're going to also steal that bed too? I didn't know they were all yours. Oh, B was laying there so nicely. Oh.
She's in your bed. I mean, he in your bed. You like Goldilocks? Lay down. Get on your bed. Get on your bed. Lissy, get on your bed.
I know that's your bed.
She's so excited.
Get on your bed.
Is this the best early Christmas present you ever got? Good afternoon and happy Wednesday to all of your sunshiny faces. Guys, all of a sudden in the last like hour and a half or 2 hours or something like that ago, I just started coming down with a horrible headache, and it is like making me dizzy right now. It is like hurting so bad, and it's like just on one side of my head too. Like it's just everything over here, and it's like seriously. I was trying to do my freezer dinners, guys, and I got through them. I kept stumbling over all of my words, and like I couldn't think. Like my brain is like throbbing right now, guys. My eyes hurt too, and honestly too, it's because I think all day today I have been in my room and I haven't left my room, and my heater's been on. So I think it's in part to that. I think it's just like my nose is super stuffy too right now. And like, yeah, I think that's part of it. And like my eyes feel like they like kind of hurt too. I think I also had too much screen time today, guys. Because that tends to happen if I've been like staring at a screen for too long. But I actually ended up getting my freezer dinners. I got 6 of them done. 6 of the 14 I think I'm making for this week, which is like crazy, guys. I haven't done a big freezer dinner cooking in like a really long time, but when I say I'm making 14, I'm only doing 7 different recipes, and literally 2 of them, which were the 2 that I made today, were I just froze them in the bag. I froze 2 chicken breasts individually, and that was 2 freezer dinners, and then the Italian sausage that I'm using to make like the Italian sausage and pepper and onion like sandwich kind of stuff. My mom just made something similar to that over this weekend, and so I was kind of just gonna copy her recipe. But I didn't have any of the ingredients for that, so I'm just gonna do it on the day that we actually cook it. But yeah, guys, oh my gosh, my whole, like, I'm just gonna talk to you guys with my hand over my eye, because I feel like looking out of this eye right now is hurting. And like my whole head on this side, like everything over here. But yeah, so I finished those 6 freezer dinners. The rest of them, what I had to do, and I did today, I think I told you guys, I needed to pre-make the chicken breast, because the other ones I'm doing are for oven freezer dinner cooking. And so with those, I always, whenever I make anything in the oven, I always what's it called, like pre-cook the chicken breast, or whatever I'm making. I think I've only ever done it with chicken breast, but I always pre-cook it so that I can, I don't have to worry about like the chicken breast being done or not being done, and the other stuff like burning, like whatever I'm making it with, because I don't really know how that would work and like converting it and stuff like that, other than pre-cooking the chicken breast. I've done it, I think I did it actually for the last 2 years. I know that I did it last year for sure, and I might have done some the year before that as well. I can't remember when I started doing it, but I know last year, and I did a lot of them last year, and I found that it actually worked out perfectly fine, where the stuff, like everything was completely cooked all the way through, and the chicken breast was obviously already cooked, so I didn't have to worry about, you know, the chicken breast or anything being under or overcooked or something like that. So it all just really balanced out well. So yeah, guys, I was also happy too because the Hawks won today. That was pretty good, but I didn't watch the game because I was kind of figuring they were gonna lose. But I think they beat a good team. I think they beat like Pittsburgh or something like that. Anyways though, so yeah, I finished those 6 freezer dinners, and I did the video part to that, but I had to, and I already did make that, the chicken breast and the other, how many did I have? 6, 7, 8 freezer dinners. The 8 chicken breasts and the 8 freezer dinners that I'm gonna make tomorrow are all baked freezer dinners. So hopefully I don't have a pounding headache tomorrow, and hopefully I can get through doing those videos tomorrow, and actually making those freezer dinners. So yeah, it shouldn't be too difficult because I feel like the longest part is cooking the chicken breast. The rest of the stuff is just adding everything to bags and stuff like that. The only one that will probably be a little bit difficult is doing the pot pie. The pot pie will be a little bit more tough of a freezer dinner to do, just because I have to add the stuff in and the pie crust and, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I swear, guys, too, whenever I use the like rolled pie crust, like the pre-made stuff, I've only ever tried to attempt to make homemade like pie crust one other time, and I failed at it horribly, guys. I'm pretty sure there was a vlog about it. I think it was on Pie Day. I tried to make pies, guys, and I tried to make a homemade pie crust because my mom was like, please, will you please make it for me? And I was like, sure I will. And I tried it, and I was horrible at it. I swear, guys, any type of dough I cannot do. I can make cookies, like, well, I guess that doesn't necessarily count. That is cookie dough. But like any type of like more like thicker like breaded dough, like bread, like pizza, like pies, any of that kind of stuff, I am horrible at. I always fail, always, guys. Like, I don't know, I think I told you guys, like, one time I tried to make bread in our bread machine, and it was kind of okay. It wasn't perfect, but like, I feel like, yeah, if I keep attempting it, eventually I'll get it right. But I'm scared of it, guys, because of how many times I've failed at doing it. And like at different kinds, like with the pies, with making the breads, I mean, I've tried multiple times making bread and it has failed pretty bad. So yeah, just like a lot of like that kind of stuff. And so I'm scared to like venture into that kind of like category of baking. So that's why I just do the pre-made stuff. But whenever I do the ones that come in like the 2-pack that you have to roll out, they're always like they always wind up like cracking at the ends because they're like rolled up so tight, and so I always have a problem with them like breaking at the bottom, like the one like corner edge, what is it, circle kind of part, if you guys know what I mean. Like, it always winds up breaking off. So I like to use that pre-made pie, frozen pie thingies, and then I'll put like those over the top, but it still winds up breaking, and like I can't get them to fit in there right. But that's what I got on sale, so that's what I'm gonna use. I don't typically like to use those kind. I like to do the other ones. So that's the only thing that I'm feeling like is going to take me a little bit longer, just because I have to do a lot of things for the pot pie. Other than that, I'm trying to think. The other recipes I think should all be pretty quickly. I think I'm doing like the Alfredo, broccoli Alfredo chicken, pasta bake. But the thing is, since I'm going to do it as a bake, I have to pre-make all of the pasta. So that's the other thing. I'm going to have to get my big like stock pot out and probably cook all the pasta in there. And I think I'm just going to do both recipes spaghetti. I'm doing the Alfredo one, and I'm also doing like a red sauce, like I think it's just I think it's like the garden blend from the Ragu, those big jars I got on sale. So that's the other one that I'm going to do. And I think I'm doing my grandpa's recipe of like a wild rice chicken and water chestnuts, because I got water chestnuts on sale, guys. See how everything kind of like works out. I got the chicken breast and the water chestnuts and all that kind of stuff. That's why I love doing freezer dinners this way, because I'm like, I got all that stuff on sale instead of just being like, I buy it all at Aldi all at one time and I'm spending like a whole ton of money when I'm buying a little bit every single week and I'm getting all this stuff when it's on sale. And so I'm saving more money than I would if I was even buying it at Aldi, which is still like crazy because Aldi's super cheap. And Aldi's my favorite place to shop. And of course, if I can't get this stuff, then I will get it at Aldi. It's just, like I said, it's cheaper to kind of, I think, do it that way. And I found that, again, I can do, you know, like $5 freezer dinners almost across the board every single week, unless it's like something really, really expensive or I need like a lot of chicken breast for it or something like that. They're normally pretty inexpensive and pretty cheap freezer dinners. I don't think I've ever spent like more than like $10 or so, $10 to $15 on a freezer dinner. And that's like even with stuff that's not necessarily on sale. Like I've even made, what's it called? Like freezer, what's that called? Meatloaf. And so like normally meatloaf, like the ground beef is pretty expensive, but I still don't think I've spent over like $10 or anything like that on like everything that I need. Anyways, guys, I don't even remember what I was talking about before. All I know is that the dog's got stuff all over my comforter and I have to go and wash it right now. I actually don't need to take a shower, guys. I'm just gonna wash my face and brush my teeth and go to bed. I told you guys how I'm trying to save time before I go to sleep, not shower like right before I go to bed, so I'm trying to move that earlier in the day. But I just have to actually edit the thumbnail for tomorrow's, or from yesterday's vlog. And I'm gonna, like I said, go to bed. So I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. I'm sorry, guys. Like I said, I don't even remember what I was talking about just a little bit ago. I had to go take care of the puppies and get all of my comforter situation taken care of. So anyways, though, I'll see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe. And I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.